An average chick will have more DMs and more opportunities with the opposite gender than a celebrity male.
What?
No.
That's not true. What?
And the fact that you guys don't even know that proves my
Crazy.
point.
That's why I was saying that, like.
That proves my point. The point that you guys are looking at me crazy like this proves how easy mode you guys live life on.
I like to go
There's
back.
so much
I like
men
to go back to the
that
belief
have so
system.
much attention from women online.
What's that?
Like a lot of men out there have so much attention from women. Like they could bag anybody.
Okay, but like who's creating?
That's not that's
creating this social
No, but he said celebrity man.
I think it's just from attractiveness though, from online. But that's the same way for women. You like women on like Instagram models and things.
I thought
the same
y'all
way.
read the
That's what I
Bible.
was saying.
The Bible said, "He who finds a good thing." He who finds, right? So a man have to actively go find his wife to make it good for him. And if he find her, it said he finds favor from Yahweh God. So how can a woman be the prize if she was sent and made to be a man's helpmate? He got to till the ground. He got to work. So she was put on here to be a man's helpmate. How can she be a prize if she's here to help?
And let me ask you this too, because women
That's
have
biblical.
this very
Since we talking Bible.
they don't understand. Do you find most men attractive, or are you picky?
No, I don't find most men attractive.
Do you find most men attractive, or are you picky?
I'm picky.
Do you find most men are you attractive, or are you picky? Picky. Picky.
Picky.
Wow.
Now let's ask the guys. Hold on, shut the up. All the men. Yo, guys, do you find most women as attractive for the most part?
Absolutely.
We would have sex with the majority of women that we meet, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
Today's.
So you just proved this point.
So you guys just proved my point.
You're proving our point.
Anybody.
Yo,
Y'all fuck
you guys been yapping the whole night, and the chat is annoyed with you guys and your stupidity. Don't move the goalpost. First it was, do women find a majority of men attractive? The answer is no.
No.
Because you're saying, well, I feel like a lot of guys get motion. No, a majority of guys don't. Because a majority of women don't find a majority of men as attractive. However, men find a majority of women as attractive. So that refutes your point right there. Then she goes and says, well, that's because y'all f anything. Well, ask yourself, why will men f anything? Because men don't have access to anything. That's why. This is why men, when they have the ability to have sex with a bunch of women, they do. Because it's hard to do. It's hard to be able to actually pull that off. Majority of men, only 40% of men since the beginning of time have been able to have offspring, versus like 90% of women have been able to have offspring. Yeah. So what does that mean? That means that you women are having sex with a minority of the men. That means you are by definition sharing men.
That's why most women got the baby by the same guy. That's why
Like
3
you
or
guys
more
don't
women
get
got
the
2 or more
numbers.
baby by the same guy.
100%.
That's because women can get pregnant.
And then you guys wonder why can't men be loyal? Because it's very difficult for us to even get to a position where we have the choice to be loyal.
Cardi B.
So it's like, bro, it's like women just don't get it, man. They just
we
don't
don't
get
sleep with everybody though.
Sure, y'all
That's
do.
my point.
If your man do, you guys just told me if your man is unfaithful, you guys are gonna be unfaithful. So you guys match the behavior of a man. So you have to sleep with everybody to match the behavior of a man.
I don't want to match the behavior of a man.
Listen,
That's what y'all been explaining.
If it was up to me, I would go back
But that's
to
what y'all
making
been saying.
women. We need to go back to making women second-class citizens. You guys don't have comprehension skills. You guys don't have critical thinking skills. Most of you guys are morons, even with college education or going to a college, because women don't have this ability to critically think and be like, let me see here. Let me think outside the box. Let me think of what academia tells me.
I'm literally trying to critical think.
I'm literally trying to think about what you're saying. That's why I'm literally sitting here like.
That's why I'm listening to you. I'm trying to respond.
When you guys actually
let me say
comment
something.
on the question,
But you're not listening to him. You're listening to respond to him.
I'm listening to him. I'm listening
No, you're not.
so I can
respond.
Don't cut him off.
That's
all
not
right?
how you
Relax.
listen.
all right, man.
Like,
That's not how you listen. Hear him out.
But you are
And then
though.
you process what
But you are though.
All right, look.
because
We go-
But you But you are though.
okay.
We gonna move forward.
I catch your hint.
Yeah.
This all started because I said that women aren't the prize, because I think men are the prize, because men have to rise up to a certain level to even get attention from women. Then you said, oh, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Notice how you guys mentioned a bunch of things that like are
Irrelevant.
Not even irrelevant. It's common. Graceful, feminine, have a kid. I think you said.
I didn't say any
childbearing,
of that.
peaceful. What did you say?
I said childbearing, but
That's what I said.
that's not the point. It's not the point.
But that's the point that you made. That's the point that you made.
No, that's the point that she gave when I said, why are women a prize? She said because they can be childbearing.
Because why is it that you want us, but we don't want you? Supply and demand, right?
No.
Yes. Okay. Supply and demand. I love that you say that. So let's go off supply and demand.
In the black community, it's 16 males to 1 woman.
It's scarcity, right? So would you be fair to say that scarcity increases something's value?
Of course.
Okay. What's scarcer, an attractive man or an attractive woman? Exactly.
I don't think it's about
exactly.
that.
You know the answer
I
to
don't
that.
think
But
it's
why
about
are men
physical
not attracted to
attraction, though.
majority of women?
I don't think it's about physical attraction. It's about the threat of violence. It's about personality traits. It's about a lot of things.
If that's the case, most women wouldn't get with abusive men.
What the
But there's a lot of abusive men.
There's not a lot of abusive men. The numbers are small.
The numbers are not that small.
Yeah, the numbers are small. Yeah, there's more abuse.
It's not only about physical. It's not only about physical.
So today's numbers are showing that women are becoming more violent in these relationships than men.
Oh my God.
If you look at the numbers. Man, this ain't sexist. So what y'all saying? So we're supposed to sit here and listen to y'all say all the negative things about men, and we can't respond with
Aren't you physically
No, I've never been a woman. I ain't never been a woman.
right?
I've never been a woman.
You're genetic.
No. Y'all just said men and women are equal. Y'all been saying men and women are equal.
I don't believe men and women are equal.
Who said that?
Y'all said that.
Look,
I don't believe men and women are equal.
number one, that's a low IQ comment because sexism is reality. Okay, it's not sexism; it's reality. Men and women are very different. We're superior to you guys in every single way, which is why men have led almost every civilization that's actually thrived. Women are retards, don't have critical thinking skills. This conversation actually proves this.
So what's
Stop.
the point?
This conversation proves that. We literally just had. They are. This literally proves my point. We literally had a discussion on men being the prize. You went ahead and said, well, actually, no, it's rarity and scarcity. Then I asked you, what's more common, an attractive man or an attractive woman? And then you said an attractive man is rare.
You're using like cognitive dissonance and like a bunch of fallacies.
Fallacies, Myron.
You're using a bunch of fallacies.
It sounds like y'all hate men. It sounds like we hate each other on this podcast.
Ladies, they are stupid. Women are dumber than men in general. Women are not.
Women are the
weaker
weaker vessel.
Yeah, they're the weaker and the dumber vessel. Now back to what you were saying. You can't even comprehend that you set yourself up for a failure. I said men are the prize. Then you said, oh, well, rarity and scarcity matters when it comes to supply and demand. And I said, cool. Let me finish my point because you don't even know what the you're arguing. I said men are the prize. You said I don't agree with that. I said, well, all you guys claimed things that are very common. So if you're going to go ahead and say that you're prize, you're going to name a bunch of common things that doesn't actually make you the prize. You gave the comment of childbirthing, right? And I was like, well, other women can do that, so that doesn't really make you special. That's not really rare. Then you go ahead and you say, oh, well, supply and demand. Well, if you're going to use the argument of supply and demand, that means that there needs to be supply and demand. If the supply is low, demand goes up, which means it goes up in value. So scarcity, shut the up when I'm talking. Scarcity is directly tied to value. The more scarce, the higher the value. Then I asked you, what's rare, an attractive man or attractive woman? We know an attractive man is harder to find because most of you guys cannot find this guy, and most of you guys are picky. So since
rare?
shut up. Since more women are picky, and it's harder to find that man, by definition of your own logic, men are rarer. So therefore, they're in less supply. So men are the prize. Off of what you just said. Okay, what's your response to that? Go ahead. Let's see the female logic.
I feel like it's rare to find.
Notice how she said I feel like. I feel like.
It's rare to find a girl you could
What? Yo, you nigga.
It's rare to find a girl you could
Honestly, this is why I say this all the time.
It's different.
This is why I say this show all the time. Gentlemen that are watching the show, this is why I tell you guys, don't sit here and talk to women and befriend them. They're stupid. They don't live in the same reality. They can't even understand basic cognitive steps of scarcity. No, we don't. We live in a way harder reality than you guys do. You guys live life on easy mode, which is why you guys have the privilege of being retards and making it through life, right? You're literally a college student. You don't understand the concept of supply and demand. Incredible to me, but that's a whole other conversation. But this is why I tell y'all, men, hang out with other men that are competent, figure out having masculine relationships with guys that are going to help you out with getting through in life, because women are not going to benefit you. They're not going to help you. They're for sex only relationships. Women are not going to be able to be there and be like actual real partners, bro.
Also, I'm not even following her lead.
Incredible,
anywhere,
bro.
Okay, we got some.
What the
I have a question.
Love feels good too, guys. Love feels good too.
And,
it does. They really do.
For men, like I don't know why you don't want that for yourself.
I don't want love.
Somebody
love feels good. Like why don't men want that for themselves?
Because
like, they
emotions change.
Like,
because when you talk to people who've been married 40, 50 years, you hear that they're going to have a season throughout their marriage where they don't like each other. They don't feel like they love each other. Matter of fact, I hate you. I hate seeing you. So what do you do when you don't feel like you love me?
Hate is love. Like love is like
don't give me a word play.
Like,
don't. No, it's not. But have you ever been married for 20 years?
Have you ever been
so when you talk to people who've been married, so no marriage is picture perfect. You're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. For better or for worse.
They don't have problems.
You say your parents don't have no
Well,
problem?
they definitely do have problems.
All
But I'm just
marriages
saying,
got
my
problems.
parents are always so happy. And
Well, what they do, they try not to let you in their business.
Well,
They don't
of
let the
course not,
kids.
but I'm just saying,
you don't even be quiet to hear nobody talk. So you already said you don't talk. You talk too much.
She talks too much.
So this is what I'm saying.
She admitted this.
Oh my God.
So listen.
So I'm gonna make a suggestion. So I read 2 books in my early 20s that changed my outlook on the purpose of a man and the purpose of a woman. There's a guy by the name of Dr. Miles Monroe. He wrote a book that's called Understanding the Power and Purpose of a Man. I read both the man and the woman. So for one, we're talking from a position, we don't even know the purpose of a woman or a man. Love don't keep you together. That's why a man who love you will abuse you, will beat you, because love don't stop him from not doing wrong. You change as a man with your actions and the things that you say to him. So if all the things you say to a man is negative and all of your response to his bad actions is bad actions as a woman, how do you change him? Because the woman before you changed him with her silence, with her gracious, her dignity. That was changed as a man that's wrong. His guilt and his shame eventually wears on him at some point in life because he realized he messed over a good woman. If you a funky I never feel guilty about hurting a woman that done what I did. But if she don't get me back at some point in my life, even when I'm doing wrong, I'm going to feel guilty. I'm going to feel shame. I'm going to feel low. Those feelings that I secretly feel because I know I'm hurting a good woman, that's what causes me to change. Coming home, looking you in your eye, and you still lighten up when you see me. That's what make a nigga change. That's that shame that he feel over a good woman or make him stop doing her wrong. But a bitch that's getting her lick back, she won't change nothing. I promise.
Facts.
But don't you keep doing it?
No, you don't. Every man changes. Every man changes at some point. Y'all don't want to believe that a man at some point becomes a good man. He just don't do it when he's y'all age. Just like you're not a good woman for a man right now. You don't cook. You don't clean. If you had a child right now, you wouldn't breastfeed the baby. You're going to go get a job. You're not going to stay home to make sure that the best interest of this baby is you taking care of and teaching it. You're going to go get a job to try to keep up with the man. And while the man out working and you taking care of the baby, guess what you're going to be doing? On the phone, talking to another bitch that's doing the same thing you doing, not developing your kid's education. You're going to send your kid to a public school and not be the foundation of his education. So don't tell me how bad of a man he is when we come home and the woman is just as bad as the man. So we might as well just fucking have fun. That's it.
Yeah.
I was raised different.
We had the last shots here.